Yo, what's up guys, Goblin here, welcome to this new episode. In today's video, we're going to be playing with Mohamed Light, his new minor poison quick cycle deck. He's currently number 5 and number 10 in the world with 2 different accounts. And he's using this 2.6 average X cost minor poison quick cycle deck. Looks like a very fun deck to use, so let's try it out myself on my main account. See you guys soon with game number 1. Okay, let's go guys, hopping into game number 1, let's see what deck we're going to be facing. Very interesting minor deck, by the way. The evolutions are the Evil Ice Spirit and Evil Skeletons. But if you guys, for example, don't have the Evil Ice Spirit, don't have the Evil Skeletons, you could also use the Evil Bomber. But yeah, the version we're using right now is also the version the way Mohamed Light is using it. So of course, I just decided to directly copy his version. Let's actually go with a minor. Thank you for that one skeleton. Looks like this guy goes with a late P.E.K.K.A. I think I'm going to cycle a Lock, and then I'm going to cycle Bomber here in the backside towards the P.E.K.K.A. Okay, so P.E.K.K.A could be a lot of stuff. Could be a Goblin Giant P.E.K.K.A deck. Could be, yeah, just like a P.E.K.K.A Ram Rider deck. P.E.K.K.A Bridge Spam. I guess we'll find out later. Let's in the meantime distract the P.E.K.K.A here with some skeletons. I'm going to have the Ice Spirit ready as well. And so far this guy decides to, yeah, not really support the P.E.K.K.A. He does go with a Rage Spell, but I don't think the Rage Spell is even that good because the Bomber is going to stay alive. And we can here now go with a Goblin Stein. Should I go with a... No, okay, I'm not going to go Minor. Luckily for us, we didn't because he went with a Lightning straight away, and I think all we need to do here is just, yeah, let's go with a Lock, and then afterwards I guess with a Bomber to kind of help DPS down this Fisherman. Okay, let's go with a Bomber here. Hopefully the Fisherman is not gonna... Oh, they actually pulled the Bomber. I thought it was already targeted onto the tower. I guess it's fine. We ended up countering the Fisherman, which is what we were looking for. So let's go with a Minor towards the right side, and then it's gonna be, yeah, pretty typical P.E.K.K.A. I believe it's Ram Rider. He didn't show Ram Rider yet, but I think it's gonna be a, yeah, a typical P.E.K.K.A Ram Rider deck. Okay, let's go Goblin Stein here to distract the Ghost. Afterwards also hopefully kill the Bomber, and he does go with a P.E.K.K.A, but he kind of goes with the P.E.K.K.A in the back, which I think might allow the monster, like the Goblin Stein, get close to the tower. I'm not sure if it's onto the tower. I don't think so, right? Should we even pop the ability? I think we're just gonna leave it like this, and then afterwards focus on the defense. We do have the Evil Ice Spirit. We have Evil Skeletons. I think we, yeah, should be able to hopefully defend this. So let's go with the Evil Ice Spirit here on defense. Let's then go with Evil Skeletons here as well. And I'm gonna go Goblin Stein just to make sure that we can reset the Ram Rider constantly. He does have Lightning, so we need to be very careful with Lightning right here. Let's go with a Lock, let's go with a Bomber. And then we do end up, I would say, kind of defending well, but we need to be careful because, man, P.E.K.K.A Evolution is so scary. I think P.E.K.K.A Evolution is one of the scariest cards to face at the moment in the game. Okay, let's go with a Bomber, let's go with a Lock here as well. Let's go with Ice Spirit, and let's go with a Minor like this, trying to yeah, force the P.E.K.K.A to go backwards, and then afterwards we can maybe get some value from the Bomber or the... okay, let's go with a Cannon here on defense, or the Goblin Stein still. Okay, this is gonna be a scary defense, but I think we might be able to pull it off, guys. Let's go with a Poison here on defense, let's then go with a Lock here as well. Let's go with an Ice Spirit, trying to jump on top of everything. Ooh, the Ice Spirit didn't jump, but I think it's still fine. We can go with Skeletons here, and let's go with a Bomb Tower, or a Bomber, excuse me, not the Bomb Tower, a Bomber, to try and distract the Ram Rider and the P.E.K.K.A here a little longer. Okay, he does go with a Fisherman, or the Fisherman does end up pulling the Goblin Stein. Let's go with a Lock here towards the right side. And man, what a kind of awkward situation in my opinion. We are doing a good job so far, like looking at the overall situation of the match. I don't think we're in a bad spot, but I'm kind of yeah, worried for this one really big push he's about to make right now. Okay, let's go with a Poison here, hitting the Fisherman. Let's then go with a Lock as well. I think I'm gonna go Ice Spirit towards the left side. Let's go with another Bomber here towards the right side, and I think I'm just gonna wait a little bit to see. Is he gonna go with, for example, okay, he does go with his Ram Rider. Let's go with Cannon here. Let's go with Evil Skeletons on the left side, and let's go with Ice Spirit here on the right side. Ooh, the Ram Rider does end up making it to the tower. I didn't even notice that the Ram Rider was, or that it killed the cannon, and he does end up getting a huge connection, but overall situation is still winnable for us. But man, what a crazy matchup right here. Okay, let's go with a Minor, let's go with Skeletons here as well. One of the Skeletons is able to connect to the tower, so it's actually gonna be a decent amount of damage. And I would like to go with a Goblin Stein here. And if you guys notice that the Fisherman, it might pull the Goblin Stein next to the tower. If it does, that's gonna be a good ability. Okay, this is gonna be a very good ability. It's gonna be a good amount of damage on the tower as well. Nice, perfect guys. Okay, pretty good situation I would say. Let's go with a Bomber here. We have the Evil Ice Spirit as well. Let's go with a Cannon up high, and I'm gonna go with a Lock here on defense. He does go with his Lightning, but the Lightning doesn't actually hit the Cannon, and I think that might be a good game for us. We're already in triple elixir. All we need to do now is just cycle, yeah, Minor plus Poison like crazy. So let's go with a Goblin Stein, let's go with a Minor, and as soon as possible I'm gonna try and cycle back to another, yeah, Poison. And that should be a good game. So as you guys can see, Minor's chipping down the right side tower. Poison in the meantime is getting a lot of damage. We cycle back to another Poison, and it's gonna be a good game. Man, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't played Minor Cycle in quite a while, but I think we did a pretty decent job. See you guys soon with game number 2. Okay, let's go guys, hopping into game number 2. Man, that was definitely not a easy win there. That was actually kind of stressful. I could have played it even better. Like Minor Poison, in my opinion, is one of those decks where you just have to pretty much play it perfect the entire game. Sometimes even when making a mistake, you can kind of, yeah, win still. But I would say that Minor Poison is definitely one of those decks that's very hard to make a comeback when making a big mistake or when taking a lot of damage. So it looks like we're up against a Lockbait deck. I think I'm just gonna go Bomber. Ooh, looks like he does all. Okay, luckily for us, the Bomber was able to shoot. Man, that was some nice arrows. He just went arrows at the bridge there, not even knowing our deck. Like, he just went Goblin Barrel plus arrows, which in this case was an amazing play from him. But luckily for us, our Bomber actually, yeah, kind of saved it, not gonna lie. That was scary. Okay, looks like he does go with his Dart Goblin. It's gonna be some kind of quick cycle, or not necessarily quick cycle, but just like a lot of spammy cards Lockbait deck. So I think I'm just gonna leave it like this. Goblin's Time plus the Bomber here in the middle should be able to do a decent job against all those spammy cards, and I think afterwards we can just continue cycling. Let's cycle some skeletons towards the left side lane, and then I'm just gonna leave it like this, see if he maybe goes. Okay, looks like he goes with the cannon card. Exactly what I was kind of thinking. I don't think I should go Miner here. I'm rather just gonna, yeah, wait a little bit. Okay, let's go with the Ice Spirit. I think I'm gonna go Miner on defense in the situation. I could have gone with a cannon as well, but I think the cannon is kind of nice to have sometimes in the middle when he goes with the recruits. So let's go with a Bomber here towards the left side. He does go with his Goblin Barrel. I saw that it was a little bit more backwards, so that's why I go with a lock like this. And then afterwards, I think, I don't know if I should go offensively here. He does have recruits, I think it's Psycho. I mean, let's go with a Goblin Stein. Let's see how it turns out for us. Going Goblin Stein here. We also have the Bomber still alive. He also goes with his arrows. I mean, I guess it's fine. We're just gonna leave it like this. He doesn't have arrows in cycle. I think the skeletons afterwards might be able to get something going. Okay, looks like he does go with his Goblin Gang. Let's go with skeletons here. Let's see if the skeletons are able to get some value against the goblins on the left side. And also the fact that he has Cannoneer, it's gonna mean that he's gonna have to go with like Dart Goblin or something. Let's go with a Miner trying to tank for the Dart Goblin. Nice. Okay, that was an amazing play, guys. Right as I said so, I know that he has Dart Goblin. I go with a Miner on the left side of the tower because most of the people put the Dart Goblin in the middle. And that is exactly what ended up happening. In this case, we got a ton of damage on the right side tower. And in the meantime, on the left side tower, we also got a good amount of damage. Okay, we do need to be careful because I believe he has the Evil Barrel available right now, which is definitely not going to be easy to defend. Okay, let's see. Let's go with the Evil Ice Spirit towards the... No, the Ice Spirit didn't jump. Okay, we need to be careful, guys. We need to be very careful. Okay, let's go like this. Let's go with skeletons. Let's go with a Bomber. Man, I need to... Okay, I'm just gonna try to force out taking the right side tower. Like, at this point, even if we take a lot of damage, I need to make sure that we go into a 2-tower situation, which I think we do end up... Yeah, okay, we do end up forcing out. In this case, all we need to do is go Poison, and we do end up securing the win there. Man, that was a crazy match. He actually played that pretty well. Lockbait, even though we have Quick Cycle, even though we have Lock, especially the fact that he had arrows, sometimes can get kind of tricky, but I think overall, we definitely played that really solid. So see you guys soon with game number 3. Let's go, guys. Finally found game number 3 so far. Doing very well. I especially like that one play in the last match where we went with the Miner kind of as a prediction on Dart Goblin. It wasn't directly on top of the Dart Goblin, but I already explained it in the moment itself. I knew that the arrows were out of cycle. I was like, okay, I think he's gonna go Dart Goblin, and it ended up getting so much damage. So let's see what we can do here in game number 3. I think I'm gonna go Poison. Poison plus Lock does kill the Dr. Stein, or the Goblin Stein. Unfortunately, we do not have it available right now. Like, we don't have the Lock available. So I guess I'm just gonna go Ice Spirit. I'm gonna go Skeletons. It looks like this guy does end up using his ability here. So I'm gonna go Lock just to make sure that his Goblin Stein doesn't get any damage here on our left tower. Well, we do get a little bit of damage. So it looks like it's actually gonna be a mirror match. I think it's the first time for me playing this mirror match. So it's gonna be interesting to see what is gonna kind of be key in this mirror match, assuming like any Miner matchup. Of course, the Miner chip damage is gonna be like the most important thing, but also spell cycling, like trying to get value with your locks, with your poisons, I think is also gonna be very important, and not giving any spell value. Like, for example, I should not be giving him much value with the... Okay, let's go Cannon here. He does go very aggressive in my opinion. Let's see if we can end up kind of punishing him for that. Let's go with the Evil Ice Spirit here as well. He does end up also using his ability. And I think we can even go with our own Goblin Stein here. Didn't he just spend so much elixir? I mean, he does have the cannon in cycle, so the cannon is kind of gonna help out here. But we still have the Dr. Stein available. We do have the Bomber still there as well. So I think overall situation, I mean, we are winning. I guess it's pretty good for us, but overall situation is still very even, I guess. Like, any player at this point could potentially still take the W right here. So I think it's going to be very important to also play kind of the Miner plus Poison combination, because looking at it and thinking about it, we do not really have a Miner catch, like besides the skeletons. But of course, if you combine it with Poison, Poison one shots the skeleton, so I think it's going to be very, very key right here. Let's actually go with Goblin Stein at the bridge once again. I think I'm gonna go with a Miner and then potential poison. I'm actually gonna go poison like this, trying to also damage his Goblin Stein, and then go with a bomber here as well. So I think the most important thing here is to take care of his Goblin Stein so he doesn't have a 3-card cycle anymore. And I think the doctor itself, like the monster itself, shouldn't be getting anywhere close to the tower. Let's go with a cannon here just in case, but I think it wasn't really necessary. Then I'm gonna go with a Miner plus poison combination here. So yeah, kind of a strange mirror match so far. I think that we are, I guess, playing it decently well, because so far we are also doing a lot of damage. And with the poison damage there, we're actually in a damage lead right now. Okay, let's go with evil skeletons. Let's go with a lock here on defense as well. Let's go with a cannon, and I guess I'm gonna go bomber plus the evil ice spirit. We do need to be very careful with his miner, but I think we should be fine. And let's go with a lock here, man. We need to be careful with the ability. I'm gonna go lock just to make sure that the ability is not able to pop. And let's then also, I guess, go with a poison. And what a strange mirror match, by the way. I've never played this mirror match, as I mentioned before. I honestly don't even know what is like really key here. Goblin Stein, nice, is able to get one shot. That's actually huge for us, but we're still in the damage disadvantage right now. Let's go with a bomber, and I think I'm gonna cycle the Goblin Stein opposite lane here, trying to force out some elixir here. Let's in the meantime go with a lock. Let's go with an ice spirit here as well, and let's then try to see if we can hopefully catch the miner. Let's go with a bomber, but his miner, yeah, he's playing this much more, how do you say, offensively, and he's getting much more value out of his spell so far. Let's try to catch up though. I feel like we might be able to still catch up if we do end up creating a good situation for us here. Let's go with a bomber to cycle, and I guess I'm gonna go with a miner plus lock towards the left side tower. Let's go with a miner, let's go with a lock, and let's also go with a poison plus evil skeletons plus evil ice spirit. He does get a really good poison, but the evil skeletons are still alive. Miner does get a lot of damage, but our miners also slowly but surely chipping away. But man, I'm not really feeling, how do you say, like comfortable, or I don't even know how do you say that. Let's, I guess, yeah, I think it's already a good game, right? Like, he's just gonna go miner poison, and he's already gonna beat us by doing so, unless we somehow catch the next miner. But I think he can also, yeah, he can already just poison. So man, I actually got destroyed in the mirror. Honestly, really well played to him. I'm not really sure what I should have done different. Maybe play more offensively. I feel like he was a little bit more aggressive, and we were trying to play it more passively, defensively. I honestly don't know. See you guys soon with game number 4. Okay, let's go, guys. Hopping into game number 4, and once again someone pretty low, pretty lower than us. So hopefully this time we do not end up losing. Man, that minor mirror match, I was just not really feeling it. As I said before, I have never played it in my life, and I was like, what is even gonna be key? We don't have a minor catch. I feel like he was playing way better. Of course, he ended up, I don't want to say like fully destroying us, but he did end up winning by quite a lot of damage, which is impressive, especially considering that it was an exact mirror match. Okay, let's see what we're gonna be facing here. Looks like it's gonna be some kind of, I guess, lava loon deck, lava hound matchup. I think I'm gonna go with a Goblin Stein here in front of the bomber. Hopefully he doesn't have lightning, but in the worst case, okay, he does have lightning. I was about to say, in the worst case scenario, we could potentially cycle back to another Goblin Stein. Even though we did end up just using it, we have a very quick cycle. As I said in the beginning of the video, 2.6 average elixir cost. We should be able to cycle back to another Goblin Stein like we are doing right now. So let's go with Ice Spirit, let's go with a Goblin Stein, and I'm gonna spam the ability because we do not have any elixir right now to be able to go with it. So as soon as I have the elixir, I'm gonna go with the ability to clean up all the lava pops, the skeleton dragons, and hopefully get at least a little bit of damage here with the monster. One shot? No, I need even one shot. Okay, that's unfortunate. Anyway, still pretty good for us. And he's still gonna have to respond to the doctor, the Goblin Stein doctor. So let's see. I mean, lightning is annoying for us because, as you guys saw, it one-shots the Goblin Stein. It deals a pretty good amount of damage, but at the same time, we should also be able to keep under pressure and hopefully outcycle him at some point. So I'm gonna go miner plus skeletons. I'm gonna go bomber here at the bridge as well. He does go with a late Valkyrie, but the skeletons are still locked onto the tower, and I guess I'm just gonna go with a cannon here in the meantime. Tanking for the Lava Hound, and it should also be able to deal a good amount of damage to the Valkyrie. Okay, Evil Ice Spirit here on defense. Perfect Evil Ice Spirit, very beautiful. It's gonna hit all 3 units, and also the Lava Hound. And at this point, I think all we can do is just save up elixir to go with a Goblin Stein here, even though he does have lightning. What we can do, by the way, in some situations, what I like to do is go with Goblin Stein plus a miner, and then the doctor itself is not gonna die, so it's like a lightning block. I think sometimes against lightning, when you know that he's ready with the lightning, he cannot in this case do anything about that play. So let's see, let's go with a bomber. Let's in the meantime cycle lock. I'm gonna go Ice Spirit here. I think I'm gonna go miner, And I guess we just need to, yeah, prepare for defense here. Okay, let's go with a poison on defense. I'm gonna go, I guess, with skeletons. I'm not really sure. Let's go with Ice Spirit. And I would like to go with a Goblin Stein here as well, just to force out the lightning early on. And then afterwards try to cycle back to a new lightning. Man, Lava Hound is a rough matchup. I'm not gonna lie. This is not easy at all, guys. I think Lava Hound is probably one of the harder matchups, especially considering that we do not have any air targeting unit besides the Goblin Stein. And he does, of course, have the lightning, which in this case gets a lot of value. Okay, let's go with Goblin Stein here. Let's then go with a miner as well. He does go with a bomber. Kind of, I'm not sure if that was a prediction. Let's go with ability here. Trying to get damage with the Goblin Stein. Miners in the meantime also getting a good amount of damage. And did we end up winning this? Wait a second. I think we just won, guys. I think we actually just beat this lava miner, or not even lava miner guy, just lava, yeah, beatdown deck. Let's go. What a nice gameplay there. Very nice win to end today's video. We ended up going 3-1 with Mohamed Light. His miner deck, unfortunately, only plus 24, but still a very nice video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to smack the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and hope to see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.